so intently?
Hey, this is a book on emotional intelligence written by our supervisor, Dr. K Pradhan.
Oh, so am I. I too have a book by him.
Great. So we are reading the same topic.
So, what do you think is the hype about emotional intelligence and all?
You know, in this book it says that IQ or intelligence accounts only for 20% of a person's success in life. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, I mean, how important are emotions then?
Why don't we ask the expert about it?
Yes, let's do that. Sir?
What are you discussing actually?
So, we are reading your book on emotional intelligence and we were wondering what's the importance of emotional intelligence, what the concept is all about.
So, this concept of emotional intelligence is very close to my heart because I have been engaged in research and teaching for last several years. And when I started teaching in IIT, it was a very different kind of experience, so much interest among the students and everybody is trying to know something more. And this is very important in our settings where we don't get much time to interact, to talk with our fellow colleagues, our parents, because you are staying away from family, and due to too much educational academic load in their minds, because the starts class at 8 o'clock, then it continues till late 8 o'clock in the evening. So that is creating tremendous pressure in their minds. But in general, what I feel, emotional intelligence is very important for even a common man to enhance his lifestyle, to derive more satisfaction in life, and it can be helpful to generate happiness, health and prosperity in one's life. So when I talk about human health, happiness and prosperity, the concept of emotion comes into play. Because emotion is the source of human happiness. If it is not managed properly, if it is not managed understood properly by people, there can be misunderstanding, then there can be conflict, and then there can be discord among ourselves relating to our friendship, relationship, etc., etc. So that is why when I try to define this concept, I interpret in my terms that emotional intelligence is about managing one's emotions in self and others. To understand, interpret and regulate human emotions in self and others is equally important. Why I am saying self and others? Because as a person I should know at the right moment what I am feeling, and that will pass message for next level of interaction with my surroundings, say for example my friends, colleagues at work and my family members, etc. If I am not feeling well, I cannot think well, I cannot act well. So that is where I try to interconnect feeling, thinking and acting. And as you all know that if you are happy, you can stretch away your ideas, intentions into productive actions. So that is the grassroots of getting benefit out of the concept of emotion. But is there any relationship between emotion and intellect? People often say yes. If you are highly emotional, that will likely to affect your intelligence. So that means your intelligence is not enough to bring success in your life unless until you manage your emotions effectively. So that is exactly Goldman says that EQ matters twice than your IQ in your career success. They have researched a lot, and even in Indian settings last 15 years I have been trying to explore the benefits of emotional intelligence in both personal and professional lives, and we tried to connect with leadership, teamwork, nurturing good citizenship behavior in organizations. Even in recent times we are exploring the possibilities of relating emotional intelligence to the concept of human happiness. And I am very happy to tell you that recently our institute has come up with a center called Rekhi Center for Excellence in Science of Happiness, and we have tremendous opportunities to work upon this concept relating to human health, happiness and prosperity. And I am sure that anybody studies emotional intelligence is going to benefit immensely, and it is not only for academic purpose but also in our career endeavors.